Hello everyone, Don Gaffner and Brady Hawkshurst here from Dallas Golf, and we're here today to tell you about a new product that we've developed called the online shaft fitting tool. And Brady, why don't you give us an idea of why it's important to utilize this fitting tool?
The online shaft fitting tool is important for a couple of reasons. Number one, the golf shaft is the transmission of the golf club. It's going to impact how you deliver the club head to impact producing the ball flight that we want to produce. So our online fitting tool has several different questions on the page. We ask questions like, what is your swing speed? If you don't know that, no big worry. We also ask for your driving distance. The importance of those two factors is largely to determine the flex that we need in the shaft. The speed you generate corresponds to the flex you need, from perhaps senior flex, what would be designated by an A or an M or maybe an SR depending by the manufacturer, regular stiff, extra stiff. So those are the first two pieces of information that we want to gather from you to help you find the right golf shaft. After that, we want to know the weight. Golf shafts vary in weight. Ultra-light products for drivers and for fairway woods are in the 40-gram range. They go up to maybe 70 or 80 grams for the strongest player. One question that we get asked here frequently in the fitting studio is, what weight do I like? Generally, lighter weight products would be for slower swing speed players, maybe senior players who aren't as strong as they used to be, would need an ultralight product or a lightweight product. That would be 40 and 50 gram range. Your strongest players, young players, professional players, strong amateur players, Don, might need a heavyweight. If you're kind of an average speed player, if you hit it further than some people in your group but others hit it past you, you might be in the mid-range. The last piece of information that our tool is going to gather is the trajectory or height of the shot you desire. Perhaps you hit it too low. Perhaps you hit a draw. In that situation, you might select that you want to help, you might want to hit it higher, and so there's a selection there to hit it high. If you're the opposite player, maybe if you fade the ball or hit it too high, you would want to get a low launching shaft. So 4 questions on the page that make it very easy and convenient for you to get a recommendation of a golf shaft from all the products that we sell.
Great. So Brady, every day people are in here in and out being fitted for clubs. In your opinion, if somebody goes through this process, do you feel pretty good about the shaft that they'll end up making, the recommendation that we make, that based on data that we have provided and gathered, that it'll help them?
I do. I think it's going to be a great tool for people who don't have access to a club fitter.
Great.
That certainly is the #1 recommendation, to see someone qualified come in here to Dallas Golf. If you can't do that, our online shaft fitting tool is a great tool to help you build yourself a better golf club. Once you answer those 4 questions, you're going to see on the right-hand side of the screen a box pop up that gives you 3 or 4 different recommendations, and those are going to be sorted by price. We have some information on the screen that indicates, well, what's the difference between a $150 shaft and a $400 shaft? And it's a common question. The differences in those products are the materials that they use. They're going to use a higher grade carbon fiber in the more expensive shafts. That leads to tighter manufacturing tolerances, more consistency in the golf shaft. It doesn't necessarily...
So straighter shots, basically, is what you're talking about.
Generally speaking, going to
Which
produce
is what
a tighter
everybody's looking
dispersion
for, right?
pattern.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a range of price that can fit pretty much any golfer out there that into a golf shaft that's going to help their game.
Great. So if you're interested in possibly 5, 10, 15 more yards in your drives and straighter shots, we highly suggest that you use the online shaft fitting tool, which we've just developed in Dallas Golf.